old phone, but you know. Okay, there we go.
Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The Adventures of Liz and Rebecca. Ooh, I got it right.
You did. You're so soft spoken though. This is not Liz. But when we're on camera, you're like, "Hello, welcome to my show." So this is why we need the microphone, because you go, "I'm gonna put on my pretty voice now." Well, it's not the pretty.
I'm the quiet sister.
Only on camera though. Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I'm the one who's been on stage too often. So I'm like, wah. so that's another reason the mic is like, there's someone else in the room.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Haze is burning off. Actually, pretty chilly this morning for September, in my opinion, Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there. It was glorious sleeping in the past 2 mornings. Well, I didn't sleep in today, but it was like 50, 51 when I woke up, and I didn't want to get out of bed. Nope.
But we have work to do. So, you know, I slept in long enough that I couldn't do anything with my hair on the way out the door and still make it to work on, well, not on time. I wasn't on time anyway. So, but I'm about to enter the phase of growing my hair out. Not growing my hair out. Let me try that again. Washing the color out of my hair. I'm about to enter the phase of let's go for another color. So I'm going to we weren't sure on Sunday if my microphone crackled a little. We're getting other microphones to test, and I'm getting something else for home. But we weren't sure if my microphone might have been crackling a little on the online session because my hair was covering it. So this is my experiment. What does it sound like when my hair is on top of my microphone? Wow. Okay. No, but I'm about to, okay, on a personal note, I'm about to do for having dyed my hair 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It still has a decent amount of purple in it.
Yeah.
And actually, I took a picture, I'll show you later. I wash my hair, so I shower every day, but I don't wash my hair every day. I wash my hair on Sunday for the virtual session.
Yeah.
And, you shed when you wash your hair. And the shedding clumps I left on the little stand in my shower, and I forgot to throw them out. And so they were still there today. And when I went to move them, that little stand was a little purple. Just a little purple. And I used my magic eraser on it, and it's a little less purple, but it's still a little purple. So, no, but considering I dyed it 3 weeks ago, there's still some purple in it, which is great. But I also have been using the Manic Panic shampoo, and I've been only washing my hair with cold water because we did some research, and it was like if you want to strip your hair of color, you wash it in hot water. And I was like, ooh, opposite of that. So I'm going to go back to just washing my hair normally. I know you all care so much about this, but I'm just updating you on my life because I promised we'd never do that. And now I do that all the time.
Well,
Moving on. Oh, I forgot to tell you though too, Liz, one of the reasons I was late is the cat has started his trying to get the plastic out of his tummy. He ate some plastic. He ate a lot of plastic this weekend. He got into the box where my hair dye is, where Liz so nicely gave me a box of baby wipes for getting, color off your skin when you're dyeing your hair. And he ate all the ends off of it. What could be, it's hard to tell, but what could be a lot of plastic. Because he likes plastic. I think sometimes he eats plastic when his tummy's upset. So it's chicken or egg. Is his tummy upset because he's eating plastic? Or is he eating plastic because his tummy's upset? Either way, the results are not good. So I had to clean up some of he's now suffering the results of eating a lot of plastic. I did not see any plastic to clean up. So I may go home to more problems. Anyway, so that was my morning. How was yours?
I didn't want to get
and you didn't want to get out of bed.
I was like, it's so nice and warm under the covers.
Under the covers and cold in the air, and that's like perfect sleeping conditions. And I don't know if it's going to come through or not, but I got a new phone over the weekend. I'm so excited. It arrived yesterday. It was such a hassle to try to get my stuff transferred over. I was trying to just put the phones next to each other, and it was taking forever. So finally I did the whole backup from the iCloud, and that was much better. It took a while for all of that. By the time I went to sleep last night,
Yeah.
all of the apps and data had transferred, but it did it more in like a more like, you can use your phone now, but then these other things took time. Whereas putting your phone side by side, it was supposed to take longer, but everything was done. And it was taking hours. And I finally got
Which
that
was so weird because, like, we text on Monday, like, off and on all day.
And then I was like, I'll see you later at 4. And at 8 o'clock, I finally reached out to her via, like, text on my computer and said, this is taking forever.
Yeah.
Part of it was because I got tired of waiting and rebooted my phone. And my phone was like, because I thought it stalled out and just needed a reboot. And the new phone was like, now you got to start all over again. I was like, oh, you know. Okay. So, now that you're in the middle of something, what did you do this weekend?
So, Saturday, I got home to a package of roving that I've been dying to play with. And I spun it all on Sunday. And on Monday
I thought
morning,
it was black because when I saw it on Zoom or on FaceTime, it just looked, because you know you don't see true colors on Zoom. This is why I don't meet with yarn reps on Zoom. It's just no.
the cool thing about this
Yes.
is it's called Raven. So it looks black, but in the light, it's got pops of bright blue.
I think it's
and
blue. I think it's
purple.
navy.
Yeah,
And I can see some parts of black in it. I gotta
it's
hold
called
it up.
Raven.
Ooh, see, with our new light, you can see some of that. What?
So I spun it all on Sunday, taking a break to go sit in class with Rebecca.
Yes, she helped me out in class. I appreciate that very much.
And then
I'm gonna do
that was
side ponytail.
Sunday. Sorry, I thought I said Monday. Anyway, Sunday.
I don't know.
And
I'm
then
not keeping track.
Monday,
I'm futzing with my hair.
I
Yep.
was like, ooh, I can knock all of it out in the morning and, have the afternoon. And it took way longer to ply all of it than I thought. But I got it all plied. So it'll be hair, but probably not hair.
It's thin looking hair.
Winter. It doesn't have any furl fiber.
I do that all the time.
Fiber.
That's what I've been doing lately, is mushing my words together and making a new word, and that's not a real word.
No.
So, or flipping the beginnings of words. Yes.
So I did that.
That will be very pretty hair.
Yes, I was like, ooh, it might be hair
She keeps
sooner rather than later.
She keeps threatening to teach me to spin on like a nano or something, and then I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole. It's gonna be bad because we don't sell spinning stuff at the shop. We sell a little bit of roving.
We're gonna wait until after your classes or
November.
yeah.
Okay.
In November, we're gonna sit and spin.
Okay.
She's like, "What if I break it?" I'm like, "You won't. You won't." So,
drop spinning didn't go that well, but we didn't try very long. So
I got more work done on my sweater that I'm doing, but like looking from here, you can barely see the green, and there are 5 rows of green. So,
and see, the light makes everything lighter and brighter than it is, so you can see the green it kind of on camera, but it's not really. Yeah,
it's not really showing up. So I'm going to.
I want to see if I can dismiss this. I got a text in.
Woo!
Okay. Sorry.
I'm going.
Everything looks bigger on my new phone, right?
I'm gonna back out. Well, probably frog it out. Because it's 5 rows. Yeah, I'm gonna frog it.
So you have to find a new green.
Back out.
This is
and
why.
Find a new
Oh, this is why you were saying seaweed might look nice.
green. Yeah.
Now I'm agreeing with you. It's gonna look really dark, but really, I'm playing with my new rings.
Okay, hold on. My poor little mangled chart. So, this is the yoke. Actually, let's do it this way so that top-down people aren't wigged out. The last 2 rows of it are using my darker color for the sweater, which is a brown.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
And is the brown, so like when she wears it, it will be this way. And is the brown going to be, oh, it's that light brown. So yes, a dark contrast would be so good. And no one can see that.
Nobody can see it. So anyway, that's going to be my brown.
I'm just going to be like, Liz.
And I'm thinking, because it's chunky, thinking about putting that green in with it.
It's our new seaweed, which is really dark. Maybe. I don't know. Seeing those two next to each other, seeing these two next to each other is kind of eh.
Yeah. So, I mean,
in the head
this
versus
will look
reality.
really, really good. But I don't know. I also have...
I'm looking around at other...
Hold on.
What?
Do
you have more of that?
I also have more of this roving.
That might. That might show up better. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all can't see this, but we can see this. That might work.
So
it's close to that color, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
I'm looking around at. Do we need a bulky?
It's a shade darker. So I don't know. It's on hold for right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't like. We talked about the emerald, but it's not juniper. Is it juniper? But it's more of a blue green.
That's the juniper.
Yeah.
There's this one, but this is kind of a blue green too.
I don't know.
It's a. All right.
So anyway, it's on hold until I decide whether I'm going to spin up yarn for it, which is, doable, or yeah.
I'm playing with stuff today. I'm yanking on. Microphones make life more challenging. So I have all new lights at home, and we have a light here, and I'm getting new other mics coming in. Are you done? I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
Done. That's all I did.
And I got new rings in, and all new fun things. So my rings are on different fingers now, for anyone who actually follows. But because I was trying stuff out, I got a new dragon scale. It's not going to show. Ready? Dragon scales. It's trying to focus. It's like, nope, I'm focusing on what's back here. And then I got one. It was supposed to be for this, for the ring finger on my right hand. And it's a spoon with a butterfly on it. And it's just too honking big and sits weird on that finger. Like, so I spent most of the weekend just trying to figure out. Well, it's not bad. It just goes up over the knuckle, which is a little funky.
Yeah.
So then I started playing around, and I'm like, I could make it work. I'm a middle finger, which meant I moved all my rings around. Well, not all of them. Anyway, that's what I had fun with the rest of my weekend. But I have some other stuff to show.
The conundrum with rings makes life interesting, because a couple of weeks ago, we had somebody come in, and I was like, hey, how did you find us? And she was like, oh, we Googled, And so we helped her find yarn, and she was delightful. And as Rebecca is checking her out, she looks at Rebecca's thumbs and went, are you on Instagram? And so, Rebecca's rings are not famous, but, they're recognizable.
They're infamous. No, okay.
More than famous.
Well, but and the one she recognized was not this one. It was the other one I had on my thumb, which the metal is breaking. And yes, I could get it soldered back together. But other than making me recognizable on Instagram, it's not my favorite ring. So I have a placeholder, and I have a dragon coming in for this thumb, and I'm so excited. Now the butterfly is kind of plastic. So it's pretty looking, but it's catching on everything. So it may not stay long. Or if the butterfly gets ripped off by accident, I won't be that sad about it. I'll be sad about missing the little butterfly. But I might like the ring better without it if it's going to catch on everything. And I don't know how much the dragon one looks like, seriously, like, going to be wrapped around my finger. And I don't know how catchy that one's going to be. But that's one of the reasons that I had a spoon ring with a tulip on it, that tulips on either end, they almost look like daffodils or something. And I stopped wearing that one. People are like, oh, that's pretty. I'm like, there's some baggage associated with it. And it catches on things because it's open. And this one might too, but it's the two different pieces of it are, anyway. Some of y'all are like, I don't care about rings. Why are you still talking about rings? So
they're part of our world.
They're a big part. I mean, I have them on. I get the joke all the time. You want some more rings? Or, something joking about how many rings I have. I've heard them all. I've pretty much heard them all. So, but I really like them. So, once my classes were done this weekend, these are the two sweaters that go with the two classes. I really just dove into, now that I've showed people how to do yoke stuff in, like, excessive detail, that took up almost a full 2 hours. I was like, it's time for me to bust out my yoke knitting at this point so that I can be ready for the next session, which is in 2 weeks, which is sleeve separation. And if I stay on track, I should get to that pretty quickly. But I spent the most time on my Koivua. But
now you're in the fun part.
Because now I'm in the fun part, and it's color changing. But the one that's on barber cords right at the moment is from this morning's morning meditation, and it is my Goldwing by Jennifer Steingass. And so since it's on partial barber cords, actually I kind of want to just put it all the way on the barber cord so it doesn't accidentally pop off. I'm going to show you. I really only have 2 sweaters to show for y'all because my Mountain Mist is at a spot where I'm on the last row of color work. There's not a lot of color work on the Mountain Mist. It's just one little band. And it's really pretty, though, if you want mountains. And I need to leave it there so I can show some color work on that one to the class that meets Saturday. So let me get this all on the barber cord, and then I'll do it for the other one so y'all can see how it's coming. I'm so excited about it. So we've had 2 virtual sessions. They've both been very info heavy, but you get the recording of it afterwards. If anyone, you can still buy those 2 sessions, even though they've already happened, and get access to the recordings. It's $25 a piece over on my online shop. And the 3rd session on sleeve separation. I'm hoping the next few sessions won't be as info heavy and there can be more hangout and question time and maybe not filming time for them. But we got to see, we got to see as we go. So I got this all the way on the barber cord so I can put it over my head. And it's going to be over the mic, but you should still be able to hear me somewhat because we tested that out last time.
That looks pretty.
And I'm almost to where the colors are going to flip, because that's what happens with this, is the colors flip. So the teal will be the background and be my main color for the rest of the sweater. And the orange will be doing the detail work. And yeah, thank you for saying that looks pretty. I think it does too. Look, look, look. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. So I'm further along. I feel like I want to say in the Koivua there's like 60 rows of chart 1, but the end 10 or 15 rows are texture rather than color. So I am almost through the color work on my Koivua. And I have a different set of barber cords for each sweater. So pink for this one, because I think the pink is going to pop against the teal. When I get to sleeve separation, it'll be mostly teal stitches. Let me look for my other set of barber cords. They're all in here somewhere. I got too many things in this bag. Da 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 da. I could have sworn they were in here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
Uh-oh. Maybe it's in my, maybe it's in my bigger bag. Because this is the pink. I was keeping everything so I mean, it may not look like it, but I was keeping everything so organized. And I'll figure it out. Hang on. Let me look in here. This is where all my other projects are. I had it on the barber cords for yesterday. Maybe I left them at my house. Said no knitter ever.
Yeah, that would never happen.
I should have the other set of barber cords though for this one. That's so weird. Moral of the story, you can never have too many barber cords. I have an orange one here that is feeling a little rocky because it hasn't been in a case for a while. I'm going to use my orange. You know I'm going to find the barber cords right after we finish filming.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to be where they're supposed to be. Ooh, speaking of needing barber cords, all these stitches just slipped off. Which means I have some stitch markers in my bag somewhere. Said no knitter ever. This is why those new stitch stoppers we're looking at might come in handy. I never use stitch stoppers. We have the cutest stitch stoppers in our shop from Cocoa Knits, and I keep forgetting to use them. And we're trying to bring some other fun ones in. So.
Living dangerously is what we
I like to live
for.
dangerously. So this, look at this. Look how pretty that is. Oh, this is my Koivua with the refraction colorway and the ivory Patagonia for refraction in Feederbrook Farm Entropy. And I am just sliding these stitches very carefully, and if I have to slide them down the barber cord, I hold the join. I'm sliding them onto my barber cord, the one I could find. Like I said, I have I picked out a color for each one. Gosh knows where they are at the moment. Whoop! See, that's what happens if you pull too hard. I'm going to have to fix that when I come to it.
Once again, living dangerously.
Living dangerously. If you pull too hard at the join and just yank, you got to be gentle. The barber cord could come unattached. I consider that user error rather than a problem with the barber cord. So I spent most of yesterday, which was my only day off, after I finished my newsletter, working on this one. And then while my phone was refusing to reset, most of the time my phone was refusing to move over, I was working on the Goldwing. So, okay, I got this mostly. I'm going to have to hopefully remember where I need to fix things. So, the rest of this orange barber cord is, I think, in my flax sample, holding sleeves. And let's try to stretch this out so I can put it on. I know you're all waiting desperately. Okay. My long tail, I had too much left over, but that marks the back for me. And Liz is ready at the ready in case we need to. Oh, look at that. Does it need to go down in the back? Maybe. Oh, look how pretty. What I like about the Koivua is the feathers. And when I look down the feather pattern, I'm like, I can kind of see it. I kind of can't. And I feel like, am I missing? No, okay. I was like, did I miss a row? I don't think so. It shows up much better for you all, like from a distance. A lot of color work does.
That color work, mosaic, there's quite a few things you're like, you have to like put it off at a distance and walk away from it and look back at it to see, because after a while it kind of gets overwhelming and your brain's like, it's all one color.
Yep. And especially this is color changing yarn, so some of it's going to pop against the ivory better than others. But I really only have, I'm coming in on the end of the feather points, and I picked this color because there was some yummy, more warm yellows, and I got a little bit of that in here. There's more in the skein, and I might not reach it, and I could color manipulate, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to let it happen as it happens. It could be what I have left over. I decided to use on my sleeves instead of the other yarn I had set aside, but we'll see. So I'm really excited about this one. I haven't done one with like an actual ivory contrast on it. So that one's fun. It's all fun. And now I have 2 needles here. I have to remember which one goes with which pattern. That'll be fun later today. So quickly, briefly, not necessarily quickly, before we go, I want to talk about our bags a little bit. Because we did the cliffhanger, and and we have to not leave people hanging on the cliff longer. We already sold out of one because is your mushroom one at home?
It's a.
Of course it's at home because we sold the other one. So I got a really cute one for Liz with a mushroom print on it. But I think it's this print. We got both bags, shoulder bags, and little project bags. And I only got like 2 of each. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to put them up online today. I will try. But I have an intensive morning lesson. And then we'll see what I have time for later in the day. But I got her, and I think the style I got for you, we're going to bring more in. It's like it's like a whole shoulder strap. Also a carry handles that could be a shoulder strap. It's a really great travel bag.
It has like the sleeve for.
It's called like the City Commuter or
yeah,
something
City
like that.
Commuter.
It's
got
got
the
a
sleeve for iPad or. It
And
zips.
it zips up. It's got all these fun things, and my phone thinks I'm trying to use Siri. But I got her the one with this print because it was kind of dark and broody and cute, and I like this print. I got different styles to experiment with how these products work quality-wise, and I think they're pretty decent quality-wise. They are canvas, and I only got each thing. I only got in one print, so we may. And there's a few other styles I'm actually looking at bringing in. I'm streamlining it. The brand is called Maika, and I think I'm pronouncing that right. Maika. Maika. I don't know. Making everyday goods delightful. It's a woman-owned company. Let's start with these little pouches since I picked this one up. We have 3 sizes. We had other pouches from another company and we love them, but we have 3 sizes. We have small, medium, and large. So this is a little bit like VSC, but this is not our sale day. So we're just telling you what we have and what they cost. And if you want anything and we don't have it up online, call the shop. Because we only have like 2 of each. I want to bring a lot more things in, but I've got to wait and see. So that small one
is Malibu is the colorway, and we are retailing the little one for $17.95.
Keep dropping off at the end. $17.95. Sorry, I'm gonna stop micromanaging now. No, I'm not, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I like that size for like small notions and to carry stitch markers and things like that, right?
Yeah.
This is the medium size. This one, Mendocino, is the one with the mushrooms. And this medium pouch is $23.95. I don't have exact measurements. That's too much detail for we want to wrap up soon. But these all have like a heavy-duty zipper on them. They have more like that silky material lining in them. I think the zippers are better quality than the last set of pouches we had, although I like them both. And then this big one, I actually really like this print for some reason. It's just like, it's fun, and it's that grello that we love so much. The large pouch, this is Hana, or Hana, for, Hana probably because it's not double N, but anyway. For the flowers, this is the large size. It's $28.95. And this could even be a small project bag.
Yeah.
You know, like this has
Socks.
enough for socks, for a shawl, or one skein shawl maybe. They all have a brown, they all use some brown leather, and they all, I don't know if it's genuine leather or not. That's a really good question, actually. And they all have a brown lining inside. So, and then I tried out all, oh, by the way, I got to get more of these in. These are so cute. This is that canvas again, but it's just natural canvas. This is considered a bucket, and this said stash on it. I had to bring it in. We might bring in ones that have numbers on them too. This is $23.95. It doesn't, there's no zipper, there's no handle, there's just these little guys, and you can fold it up and have it be taller. Or you can fold it down and have these little, you know, you can hang it somewhere, I think. And it's got a round bottom, and it says stash. It's just like, oh my gosh. Knitter, whose stash is this big? Tell me, please. But you could put something in here.
So I was just reading the label thing. It does have the measurements on there. We'll include them when we put them online.
Yeah.
The interior is waterproof. Interior waterproof lining makes cleaning a breeze.
Nice.
Yeah, and the zipper hooks nicely into our other totes.
Yeah, because here's what we should mention is we'll start with these totes. I think I'm only going to keep 3 of them in stock on a regular basis. Unless someone likes something we're not carrying in a print we're not carrying, you can always contact me to order it. So this is the smallest one. This is the mini tote, and this is the Nochi print. And this one is $65.95. And it has a shoulder strap. It has hand carry. It has a magnet little snap closure. This one has what she's talking about with it hooks in. All of our totes have a little hook right here that you can hook the zipper to, so you can find that, or you can hook your keys, right? This has a zipper, like, see, it opens like that. It's small-ish, smaller than our other things, but it's like, it's functional. And it has a zipper pocket, and it has what I'm calling a slidey pocket. It's just a pocket on the side you can stick your hand in that doesn't zip closed.
These have fantastic pockets.
These, yeah, some of them don't have as many pockets. Oh, this has a little, I'm like sticking my finger in it. This has a little pocket for a pen, a little slidey pocket for a pen. Okay, that actually makes this more functional. So this is the mini tote. And again, I only got them in one print. So what's in the store right now, one print. The commuter tote we're talking about, the commuter carry, whatever the name is, we're out of, because Liz bought one, because I brought it in for her, and then Carol bought one. But I like them enough, we'll probably bring them in. So going small to, well, I'm going to actually go in between a little bit, because this is one of their main styles. It's just a nice plain gray. Waxed ash is what it's called. It's a crossbody sling. It's $78.95. The commuter tote that Liz has is like $83, something like that. So I don't have this out as far as it can go, but crossbody. You can see how big it is. It has a zipper, open and shut. Here's my little zipper. It has one of those little fasten your stuff in. It has a zipper on one side and two slideys on the other. I don't think it's got a pencil slidey, like a pencil or pen slidey, but it's got two ones that are about the width of my hand. So this one's super cute. It has what they call a small cousin. Again, this size we only have in the gray right now. It has a small cousin who I actually kind of like more.
It's the city sling.
Instead of the crossbody sling, it's the city sling.
And it's in Malibu.
That's that little Malibu print,
Yep.
which I think is really cute. We only have this one in the Malibu print.
And it has the zipper pocket. It does not have any other pockets.
It's only got the zipper pocket.
But it does have your little...
Yeah, and honestly,
leash.
like, not everyone uses the little slip pockets. But just to show you how, and again, I can adjust this longer. But to show you how the size compares to the crossbody. This is the crossbody. This is the city. They can either be project bags, or you could use them for something else. And then this is the biggest one of the ones we brought in. This is called the carry-all tote. And this is in Hana. And this one, it's more just an over-the-shoulder. There's no one sling strap. I'm like, words! Ah! It has the magnetic snap instead of the zipper. It has lots of space inside. And it has, as my nails break because they will, it doesn't have a zipper pouch. It only has 3. I got a bigger one on this side, the slip pouches, and 2 on this side. It does, they all have this. This one's just a really great, beach tote. Just like, if you like a bag this size, this is lovely. This is going to carry
or Afghan project bag.
A big project bag, or like I would put multiples in here. We only have it in the flower Hana pattern right now. But I think these are all great. I have a short list of 3 of these I want to keep in stock. I'm interested in, you've only seen a glimpse, but either what styles or what prints do you all like? You can comment below. You can email me. I am interested. If I have time, I'll put up a social media post to get some votes. But I am interested in what you found interesting and what I just showed to you, lickety split. So, because there's a couple other things from them that I actually would like to bring in without having ordered them first. Now that I know the quality of this, like I really like the canvas durability, and they all have that lining that kind of makes them waterproof that Liz was seeing on the label. I think these are worth carrying, and you're hearing the price points. Okay, so I didn't say the price point of this one.
The price of that or the Malibu.
The carry-all, this big one, is $79.95.
And the City Sling,
the smaller guy
is $65.95.
$65.95. So these are the same price. This guy and this guy are the same price. So I would love feedback from y'all. The big cousin, this is $78.95. This is $65.95. So, and you can go back and look at how many pockets did it have, things like that. I'm interested in feedback. Now, again, the feedback may all go one way, and I may make a different decision. But I still want to hear from y'all, because believe it or not, even if I don't decide in your favor, you have had an impact on what we will carry in the shop. Definitely. So, on that note, we should go get ready for the day.
We should.
We have virtual sit and stitch tonight. I haven't claimed one of these bags for myself because I'm just like,
too many choices.
There's too many choices. We have virtual sit and stitch tonight from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. And you can get into Zoom with the shop phone number.
828-877-3550.
And tomorrow we'll put something on sale. It won't be these guys. These guys are still testers, and we have them in such limited quantity we can't. But we'll put something on sale. We'll figure it out. We have a big shipment coming in, but it probably won't be ready in time to do tomorrow. But we'll figure something out for you. We always do. All right. I'm going to reach forward and turn off my lovely new big huge phone.
Like, subscribe,
Yay!
ring the bell, all the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff. Bye. See you tomorrow.